Now, doctor, is CKD preventable?
Yes. And here's the logic, Alonzo. If you accept that diabetes and hypertension are the two leading causes of kidney disease in the United States, and with respect to diabetes, if you accept that 90% of the diabetics in this country, we're talking now more than 20 million people, have type 2, or what previously had been called adult onset, that is a preventable disease.
Okay.
And therefore, if hypertension and diabetes are preventable, then its complications, namely chronic kidney disease, would be preventable.
Okay. Now, are there any closing points that you'd like to make, either one of them?
Well, I think one is, I appreciate the opportunity for the mayor to invite us. I would remind the viewers that 1 in 9 Americans have chronic kidney disease, and even more so in the African American and Hispanic population. That diabetes and hypertension are the most common causes. And although we didn't touch on it, chronic kidney disease is usually without symptoms until advanced stages. So as a result, programs like the KEEP are invaluable, so that folks with hypertension or diabetes, or as Peggy has alluded to, family members with kidney disease, certainly should be screened with a thought that identifying the disease early, we can make earlier interventions and either prevent or slow progression.
And what age is it normally picked up on? Is there a certain age we can say that we normally detect CKD?
No, I wouldn't say that per se. I mean, we see some people as young as early 20s to as, 70s and 80s. And
any particular symptoms to look out for, or?
Now that's the problem, because there are very few symptoms, and that's why active intervention through screening or a Thrive program, which we have at Trinitas, to get that, identify people earlier and then try to intervene.
Okay. Anything else, Peggy?
Just you have concerns, so I'd like to invite you to come to the KEEP program on October the 20th at Trinitas Hospital. Anybody can call at 908-994-5127 and register. The first 100 participants will be the lucky ones to be screened.
And I always ask, can you repeat the number one more time?
908-994-5127.
Thank you. Thank you to you both for joining us, and I really appreciate this information. And we'll be back with the second half of Our City after these words. Thank you.
Thank you, Alonzo.
Welcome back to Our City. The second half is we're going to talk about the senior programs around here in the city of Elizabeth. First, I would like to welcome back Miss Denise Lowe. Welcome to the show, Denise.
Thank you.
And some of you may know her from her previous position here in the city with the Cultural and Heritage Affairs. And now you are the supervisor of the Senior Citizen Activities for the Office of Aging. Did I get that right?
Yes, you got it exactly right.
You have a very long title there.
Always.
So, welcome, and so now you've transformed over, and tell our seniors who are just tuning in now exactly what the Office on Aging does.
Well, we're here for the seniors, and one of the main things that we do, sometimes it's very hard for seniors to manipulate through all the programs that are out there for them. So our staff they're up on all the programs, and they sit down with them and they go through each one that they qualify for. They do the paperwork for them, and they keep a database of everything that they've done for the seniors. So when they come back, it's not repetitious. They have the information and they can just follow through for, helping them with heating, drug prescription programs, the tax rebates that they have for seniors, and that sort of stuff. So
I really enjoy and get a kick out of people who sit in that seat, and I get to hear them explain what happens in their office, because it's always an understatement. Sitting there and watching the staff and the diligence and the patience they have, you just paint a small line as to what goes on, but the staff does a great job, and they really get involved with the seniors. So what is in store in the months to come for the seniors?
Well, we have a senior convention which happens in October, and is sponsored by the mayor. And we recognize the senior organizations that network within each other. So then, there's a convention that they can get together, and continue to network, and that's sponsored by the mayor. Then we have a holiday party, towards the end of the year. We toast in the new year. We have Valentine's Day concert and dance, And then we have health fairs throughout the year with free health screenings, and we have all sorts of agencies that come out and participate. And then we have our biggest thing, we have our Hawaiian Luau, which they really like. That was in September.
Now, what's bigger, the New Year's toast or the Hawaiian Luau?
The Hawaiian Luau,
really?
by far. Yeah, this year we had, we seated close to 300 seniors.
Okay.
And that's all about fun.
Right.
No vendors, no, that's just all about fun, dancing and games and that sort of thing.
Now, in the future, do you foresee any free screenings coming up?
Yes, we have the Municipal Alliance Health Fair, which will be in October, and it'll be held at Peterstown Community Center.
Okay. Now, you mentioned the community centers. I think there's 4 senior centers.
Yes.
What's some of the activities that take place around there?
Well, one of the big things that a few of the centers have gotten into is the Wii game. So they play the Wii game. We have seniors who love to play dominoes. We have nurses that come out. We have arts and craft classes that are given at the centers. They have computer classes, nutrition programs. We do a lot. We do a lot. They play bingo. They play cards. They relax. We have a lunch program in each of the centers, so they can come out. They don't have to eat alone. They can come out and fellowship with other seniors. So,
yeah, the Wii and the dominoes. I've seen some very intense games going on there, and it's like, shh, don't interrupt.
Exactly, exactly.
Now,
So,
for this upcoming week, are there any important activities taking place?
actually, yes, there is. One of the big things that's going to happen this week, and there are 2 really big things that's going to happen this week. And Wednesday on the 23rd at 10:30 at our O'Donnell Dempsey Senior Center, the Union County Department of Human Services Division on Aging, they're having what they call a public meeting. And we need as many seniors to come out to that event because they listen to what the seniors want to happen, you know, in their county, you know, through the Division of Office on Aging for Union County. So it's very important that as many seniors come out, and if they can't get there, we are going to have transportation, and they can contact either our office or their local senior center to set up transportation.